Dave Mustaine says a Metallica and Megadeth tour would make everything right. The thing about Dave is Dave played in the early days of Metallica for between 1981 and 1983 till he was fired, or he says he quits. He was fired, he knows it. Then he basically made Megadeth to be better and faster than Metallica, which they're equal in some ways. In my opinion, Metallica is better. You have your opinion. Then you see in the 90s, 1993, they make peace with one another. The Big Four with Anthrax and Slayer in the late 2000s, or early 2010s. And through the years, it's like every time Dave's asked about Metallica, I just think in a way he's like that ex. He in a way went from bitter and wanting to find something better to now wanting to be with you. And I think it's like that girl to that guy, and that's how that girl could feel, to where Dave kind of feels that way, and he lives in the past. To where Metallica is great, Megadeth is great, Dave Mustaine is great, Kirk and Dave are both great guitar players, but they all each have their own legacy, and they have their ups and downs depending on what you like and what you basically feel is, okay, that's a good album or that's a bad album. Overall, every band does. There's some bands that maybe don't. So to me, it's either good or bad, and it's never Megadeth, it's always Metallica, it feels like, when it comes from Dave. Every now and then you do get Megadeth, I will admit that, but you get a lot of Metallica for a guy who hadn't been in the band in 43 years. I just think Dave needs to move on. But Dave's too focused on stuck in the past. And I hope this retirement tour goes well, and that's why I think him and Dave Ellefson don't have a good relationship, and it's a lot to do with Mustaine. Dave's, like I said, too much in the past, and when you can't get to the future and you're in the past, those past emotions of anger, they follow you to the future, and that's not good, because if I stayed focused on my past, I've had my ups and downs through the years, and I'd be an angry person in my 30s. A lot of other people would most likely be the same. So overall, I don't know if I'm that excited to hear Megadeth's self-titled is coming out this Friday. Dave Mustaine, and I hope Megadeth in 10 years are not doing interviews where he's asked about Metallica and he acts like, oh, well, I need closure with the band. Because it seems like it's been that way for the last 20 years. And I'm guessing a phone call to Lars could be like, well, this is Dave Mustaine. I'd like to go on tour with you guys. I'd like to play a couple shows and maybe we can do a new album together. Depending on how far he wants to go. You know, I'm just trying to entertain. Lars could be like, well, I didn't even know you were in the band. We kicked you out like 40 years ago there, dude. Yeah, ooh. Yeah, that could be how the phone call goes, which we'll never have that unless they release it, which I doubt Megadeth or Metallica ever would. Definitely Dave's or Lars or James. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching. The links in the description, the two images I'll use of Metallica and Megadeth, they'll be to Amazon, and if you want to click them and buy yourself a Master of Puppets or Countdown to Extinction CD, you're more than welcome to. That's just for YouTube. Peace.